And now, brought to you by Sprint.
What a better way to get through your Monday than with a little hoops on 2K Sports. Miami up on top against Golden State. Great energy and aggression offensively, making their own.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back to Miami, Florida, in the American Airlines Arena.
Well, you look at the turnaround last season for Golden State. A lot of it has to do with the steadying presence of Jarrett Jack and Carl Landry off the bench. Both players brought a toughness and a level of competitiveness that was maybe missing from the Warriors the year before.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Warriors trail by 6. Curry dishes to Bogut. Udo gets the bucket. Udo's got 13. And for the Warriors, such an impressive turnaround last season, but financial constraints, Clark, make it tricky for them, make it tricky for anybody. Keep teams together.
Well said, but I give the ownership credit for making the commitments necessary to put themselves in a good position going forward, Kevin. After such an impressive postseason showing, I think they want to continue that momentum.
Soft touch off the glass. He's got 15.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
And Pattier throws it down.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Well, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Warriors trail by 6. Here's Curry with the 3. Rebounded by Battier. Battier's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound category. They've got to continue their work on the glass.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they're on the right side of the ledger, and that is all that matters to them right now with the lead they have.
And Udo with the stuff.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
Mm-hmm. And what a play to make in a close game. A potential momentum builder.
Shoots from 8. And the rejection by Udo. It's Iguodala with the drive. And Udo with the stuff.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
This crowd just stunned at the sight of that one.
And the Heat call time here. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
Well, Iguodala moved on from the 76ers to the Nuggets last year, now signs a free agent contract with the Warriors. It looks to be a really good fit. I mean, all that shooting around him, just with the way he can run and defend, should allow Iguodala to be the playmaker that really is his natural game.
Timeout called the Warriors. And Steve, you mentioned how tough Iguodala is in transition. The ball handler for his size. And Clark, I know you love his athleticism.
Yeah, he's really a point forward offensively, but he can finish big, and he's always putting pressure on the defense when he's in attack mode. A good ball handler and passer. His outside shooting is up and down. But I'd love to have him on my squad.
Here is Udo. 19 points in the game. Iguodala kicks to Curry. Back to Iguodala.
Watch out! Oh, what a throwdown there, man!
The road back hasn't been an easy one, but they've managed to climb all the way out of the hole and tie this game.
I have to say, pretty remarkable, Steve. At one point, I thought they were done.
Well, Iguodala is just a scary athlete, Kevin. Even among NBA players, he stands out in that regard. Incredibly long, active, fast, quick laterally, and that's why he's so good defensively.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a terrific defender, and with his ball handling ability, he's able to penetrate and finish creatively at the rim, too. He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
Outside Curry. Lee left side. Battier with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron. Oh, look out.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
It's tipped. Upside Curry. Makes it off the glass. Curry's got 13 points.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless. You know, when something works for you, you stay with it. The Heat saw after the 2012 finals that small ball was very effective for them. You can see why they chose to do that, given how hard it is to find a power forward that can match up with LeBron. Makes good sense.
And mismatches really are what make an NBA offense go at times. Not only can Miami overpower you, Steve, you know, with their sheer talent at times, but if you're trying to guard a perimeter player with a big, you're going to be in trouble.
Well, some people still see small ball as a gimmick, but, you know, for Miami, it's different because you've got LeBron James playing the power forward. It's not really small ball. He can rebound, he can defend, he can do everything. And so the Heat become a nightmare to guard at the other end, and you can rarely take advantage of them offensively.
A three-pointer, no good.
You know, something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound totals are almost identical.
No separation there, not yet anyway.
Well, this Warriors ownership group has really energized the franchise. They've been very proactive. They purchased the D-League team from Dakota with plans to move them to Santa Cruz, about an hour south of Oakland. And in order to accommodate the team's home games, they built a new 3,000-seat arena in a matter of months.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. And the Santa Cruz Warriors, as they've been renamed, have been a hit. You know, Clark leading the D-League in revenue, making the D-League finals last season.
And, you know, with all of the D-League games now broadcast on YouTube, the exposure for players in the D-League is better than ever. And for the Warriors to have their D-League affiliate so close by gives them a much better opportunity to develop their young talent.
And here's Chalmers for three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Here's Udo. Here's Azili. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Miami?
Anytime they've had a chance to attack the lane, they've done so. The penetration has been impressive.
You know, they're taking care of business in the paint, too. Those are valuable points they've been getting down low.
Tony Douglas is checked in for the Warriors. And he's good on the second.
Well, the Warriors going to the playoffs last season for just the second time in 19 seasons, guys. Pretty incredible and remarkable, too. But it seems, as Mark Jackson said, that things be a-changing in the Bay Area, and for the better.
And here we go. Here's Udo. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Udo's got 10 points in just the second half. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Chalmers against Douglas. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And for the Warriors, a scrappy, hard-fought win over the Denver Nuggets in 6 games. They also, you know, Steve, gave the Spurs a lot of trouble in the second round.
They sure did. That series might have turned out a lot different if they hadn't collapsed in Game 1. But the Warriors showed tremendous resilience in bouncing back and really making that series so competitive.
The Warriors making a switch here. Spates is checked in.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
The Heat with the lead. The drive by LeBron. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block and a three-point play chance here. And some changes here for the Heat. Wash comes in for Udonis Haslem. And it's the natural in for Mario Chalmers. Douglas the pass to Thompson. Off target with his 3. Miami leading by 4. Doubled by Azili. Here's the natural, covered by Barnes. The natural, the pass to Beasley. Allen. His three-pointers off the mark. 17 seconds left in the third. finish with two hands.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
Here's the natural, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. The Warriors shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. And the call will be against David Lee. That is his first foul of the game.
A little overeager right there. Left his feet too early.
And if you're already boxed out, you got to try to work to get around. Otherwise, it's a surefire foul.
Here's the natural. Wade outside. The kick out to LeBron. No good on the three.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble.
Here's the natural. Gets it to go. The natural's got 20.
You know, tired legs can affect you at the defensive end, and I think that's what's happening right here.
I agree, because as much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Curry, good.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Miami trailing. The drive by LeBron. The natural. Back to LeBron. Pass to the natural. You don't want him. The natural, the pass to LeBron. 4 on the clock. Good. LeBron's got 12 points here in the second half.
He's never going to pass up on a chance like that. Even with just a sliver of daylight, this guy can get to the rim.
Outside Curry. Feeds to Iguodala. A three ball. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Iguodala. And that's 19 points for Steph Curry.
Well, Curry is a constant threat offensively, Kevin. As soon as he crosses half court, you have to pick him up. He's got unlimited range, but also the shiftiness on the dribble, the ability to create space, get into the paint, and either hit a little floater or find a teammate for a jump shot.
Well, one of the best shooters in the game, Steve, no question about that. The passing ability is there too, but it's his honey sweet stroke that really is his best quality.
Lee kicks to Curry. Fires for three. Chris Bosh with the rebound. Bosh has got 4 rebounds now tonight. The basket, the bump, and the foul. Oh, what a play.
Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. Get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside. Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
Well, he should stay with those basics in a tight ball game because we've got one here tonight.
LeBron kicks to Wade. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
It just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Curry outside, but they recover it. Iguodala kicks to Udo. Beyond the arc. And the jam by Andre Iguodala.
Rudely thrown down after the offensive rebound. He is ramped up now.
He is, you're right, and you figure this game might come down to a few of those effort plays.
Always does, Kevin.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Seems like that kind of a contest tonight.
Here's the natural, guarded by Curry. Poked away. Here's Battier. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Iguodala, that's good. The Heat have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's goes the natural, guarded by Kirk.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Man, I like that. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
Warriors have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Iguodala outside. In low to Bogut. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got 4 assists in the game. Wade drives in. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And the Heat lead by 2.
I don't know what's happening to their defense. I mean, they don't have any effort, any purpose.
And it's really costing them. I mean, the last 5 baskets at that end have been on very easy looks.
And they're running. Warriors have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
And Miami shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Wade, right side. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Money!
No doubt about it. Wade has found the touch right now.
Golden State's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Udo with the ball. Sinks it. A huge shot to tie it up.
That is a clutch shot if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, very gutsy there. Ridiculous. Tore it down that time.
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And it's the Heat with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Here's the natural. Lock at 6. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
And it just feels like those are the free throws that probably put this game out of reach.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're behind by 4. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Now, I'm not sure there's enough time here, Clark. What do you think?
I doubt it. I'm sure they'll go for the quick shot and intentional foul.
It's Curry outside. It falls. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, Clark. They are going to continue to let them fly.
And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
You know, nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight ones.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Holland saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, the Natural.